Good morning, and thank you for being here today. My name is Gene Paul Smith, and I'm the Chief of Police, the Jacksonville Beach Police Department. I'm joined by several of men and women from our agency, State Attorney Melissa Nelson, and members of the Bridegan family who have waited for this day for almost a year. On February 16, 2022, Jared Bridegan was driving home from a planned date night with his children. On Wednesday nights, Jared would take his 9-year-old twins to dinner with their 2-year-old half-sister. He had just dropped off his twins at their mother's home and was driving to his own home on a dark area of Sanctuary Boulevard here in Jacksonville Beach. Jared came upon a tire blocking his route of travel. That tire was purposely placed there to make him stop. After putting on his hazard lights and placing his car in park, he opened his door and to presumably move the tire out of the road. It was then that he was gunned down in cold blood. Nothing was stolen from him. His 2-year-old daughter remained strapped in the car seat in the back. This was a planned and targeted ambush and murder. The ruthless homicide has pained our community, and of course, Kirsten and Adam, who are here with us today, along with their brother Justin, and the rest of Jared's family and friends who mourn his death. For almost a year, we have investigated this case, seeking the many questions.
Okay, apparently we have a little issue there with the audio right now. The Jacksonville Beach Police Chief
was arrested for the following crimes: conspiracy to commit murder, second degree murder with a weapon, accessory after the fact to a capital felony, and child abuse, all directly related to the murder of Jared. In just a moment, State Attorney Nelson will speak briefly about the charges and what's next for Tenon. However, I will say one additional thing beforehand. We ask for the community's help at the outset of this crime, and I want to personally thank everyone who has come forward to offer even the smallest bit of information. We ask for your help to identify a dark-colored F-150 Ford pickup spotted around the crime scene at the time of the shooting. And we sought information about the tire planted in the road that stopped Jared. Thank you again to everyone who stepped up. It was very helpful. We hope to have more answers to provide to you, even if not, it cannot be today. And with that, State Attorney Nelson will go into the charges and the next steps.
Thank you, Chief. Let me begin by thanking all of the media who has followed this case since its inception. And Kirsten, Adam, your wife Carly, your brother Justin, I know this wait has not been easy, but as I just told you, I can attest firsthand to the level of commitment that this department, the Jacksonville Beach Police Department, ATF, and our prosecution team at the State Attorney's Office has devoted to this investigation. Today, we have decided to share limited information about the state's evidence against Henry Tenon. In order to protect the integrity of this ongoing and active investigation, the state has obtained a court order sealing Tenon's arrest warrant and affidavit for the next 30 days. However, I will briefly discuss the 4 crimes for which Tenon has been arrested. Conspiracy to commit murder. We know Henry Tenon did not act alone. Conspiracy to commit murder is a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Accessory after the fact to a capital felony. This charge is based on Henry Tenon's actions in the days after Jared's murder. This crime is also a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Child abuse. This charge stems from the fact that Kirsten and Jared's then 2-year-old daughter was directly in harm's way when her father was shot and killed in front of her. This is a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Second-degree murder. This crime is a first-degree felony punishable by up to life in prison and due to Henry Tennant's participation in the murder of Jared Bridegan. Tennant will have his first appearance in court tomorrow morning. Thereafter, we will present his case to a grand jury in order to seek an indictment for first-degree murder. This, of course, will carry a punishment of mandatory life in prison.
Thank you, State Attorney Nelson. The last thing I will ask is for this community to continue its vigilance as we move forward with this case. If you have any information about this man, Henry Tennant, as it relates to this crime, please contact the Jacksonville Beach Police Department or the State Attorney's Office. Thank you for being here and have a good day.